Discovery, we are back. Nod your head. We are back. So, have you ever heard of a person so good that you know that if anything was crucial to be done, if anything needed to be done, that person is your guy? Game winning shot, that person is your guy. Needs to win the next three of his fights, that is your guy. Now we all think about it. We all at least know one person. If we need something, we go to this person. If we need something, this person can do it. When it's down to the last final seconds, this person is going to do it. Why can't you do it? Why can't you be that person when your name comes up? People are like, oh shit, god damn, I don't know if I could beat that. He might be the best of the best of the best. How do you become the best? How do you hold yourself at a higher standard? You be disciplined. That's not all. That's not all, because there's more that comes into it. Once you break shit down, you start to understand it. You will be disciplined. Just like Kobe Bryant. He was the first one to be in there and he was the last one to leave. That's why he became so great. Because his habits, his results bred an amazing player, a great player, a dangerous player that you knew if you were up against him, this wasn't going to be an easy game, and you're probably not going to win this one. Just by that person alone, because they are so good at what they do that it's intimidating. Their hard work intimidates you. Have you ever seen somebody do something so many times or do something for such a long time? You're like, oh my God, I could not do that. That motherfucker is a monster. He's not human. That's exactly how we want to be seen. But not only do we want to be seen that way, but we want to operate that way. This motherfucker isn't human. And we want to see ourselves that way. I'm not human. I am better. I am stronger. Whatever needs to be done, I will get it done right here and now. And I will be the best, again, of the best, one more time, of the best. Now, that's not hard to do. Let me tell you why that's not hard to do. Because a lot of people now, they believe they can't do that because they are still lingering in their past experiences. Let's say you pass me the ball, right, and I'm dribbling. And I remember back in high school when I took the shot and I missed it. It was the game winning shot. I missed it. And now, for the rest of the time I'm playing, I don't want to take that last shot. So you will never be better because you're too scared and you're feared and you're ruled by your past experiences. More to say, you're not feared by your past experiences. That was a typo on me. You're ruled and you fear. You're not feared, you fear your past experiences. You are not your past experiences. That's not you anymore. You're different. You are different. That's not who you are anymore. You are a fucking monster. You are different. You are better. A lot of us hold on to the pain and agony and the weakness and the bad self image of our past selves. And it bleeds into our present. And because it bleeds into our present, we have the same self image and it fucking takes over our future. And we never, ever become the guy who is remembered for being a fucking monster. Never. Never, ever, ever. And when I look at my paper, you gotta be dedicated. I wrote everything down here. You gotta be dedicated. You have to be dedicated. You can't go to sleep one day like you can't go to sleep one day, right? Wake up on your shit, and then the next day come around, you be like, I was on my shit yesterday. I can take a day off. And the next day come around, I was on my shit 2 days ago. I can take the day off. And you keep doing it until that all that momentum, all that drive, all that discipline goes out of the window, and you are no longer monster material. You understand what I'm saying? You are no longer monster material. You are batty crease material. You don't have any respect for yourself. You don't have any respect for your game. You don't have respect for none of that shit. You don't have respect for yourself. You gotta be dedicated every day. And some days, you know what? You'll need to rest. I will say that you'll need to rest some days because rest is just as important as grinding, right? Remember that. But when I say rest, don't don't overdo it. Don't overdo rest. Don't because I'm telling you right now, if you need rest, take it. If you need rest, take it. I promise you, no matter what you're doing, this isn't even about basketball. This isn't about fighting. This is about overall in life. Sometimes, if you need rest, you must take it because you will burn out if you do not. But you will not take an extended amount of rest because as soon as you come back, all the habits you done built have died off and you are no longer monster material. Okay? Listen to this. Listen to this. Be very, very, very constant in what you do. Have consistency. And let me tell you, it worked for me. 2 years ago, I started this YouTube channel. 2 years ago. I posted very, it wasn't frequent. It was never frequent. At the beginning of January, and at the end of December, in the beginning of January, I told myself, I'm going to go crazy on YouTube and I'm going to post a video every day. I was at what, 65 subscribers? We're almost at 200. We are almost at 200 because I decided I wanted to be a monster when it came to this. I wanted to be monster material. I wanted to be disciplined. I wanted to be consistent. I didn't let those past days to where I fucked up and I didn't upload to affect how I was going to be to this day. I tell you this shit. I tell you this shit because I've been through it. I'm telling you this shit because this is I am monster material. I'm not going to say I'm in the process. No, I am monster material. I will be better. I will be stronger. I am stronger. I am better. I am disciplined. I am consistent. We're not trying to be. We are. We are. Now, when I grab my paper here, let me check. Make the hard plays. Make the hard plays. No matter what it is, make it. When nobody else can make it, you make it. You step in and you be the big homie. I got this. I'm going to make this decision. And no matter what, if you trust yourself enough, no matter what decision you make, at the end of the day, you will not falter. At the end of the day, you will not doubt yourself and your decisions. You will be the one to lead. You will be the one to make the hard play when nobody else can because you were disciplined, because you believe in yourself, you're not your past experiences. You are dedicated to it. You're dedicated to it. You're obsessed with it. So you worked hard every day. You beat the rest. When a hard opponent comes along, instead of shying away, you beat them. All of that is going to come into you making the hard plays. And when it comes with making the hard plays, when it comes to all of this, to believing in yourself, the last part that I got is you have to love this shit. Whatever you're doing, you gotta love it. You gotta love that shit. I love making videos. I love making videos. This is my fucking purpose. This is my passion. This is my passion. My purpose is to teach young men shit that a lot of people will never know can be taught. I watch podcasts. I read books. I experience people. I look around. I examine. So I can know how to better myself, and how can I better myself so I can give you guys the best information possible, because that's just the type of man I am, and that's the men that you are. It's not the type of men you want to become, it's the type of man you are. You have to believe, what would I do? Who would I be? In 10 years, in 5 years, let's say you want to become more mature, you want to become muscular, you want to become strong, you want to become literate. You want to have better literacy. You want to speak better. You want to walk better. Think about that man who you want to become, and believe that I am that man. And once you start to play into that, you will slowly start molding yourself into that man, because you're not becoming him, you are him. It's a mind game, but at the same time, it works. If you're new, welcome in. If you're not, welcome back. See, we like to be fancy, so we like to wear suits, we like to be classy. But we also love to go to war, so we grab our swords, knives, and guns. And don't forget the first weapons, the fists, you feel what I'm saying? Tell somebody you appreciate them, because you never know who needs it. And without further ado, this video is over. Thank you for tuning in. 100,000 subscribers coming soon, and after that, we're going to the motherfucking space? Nah, not space. What's higher than space? Nirvana? Nah, we're not gonna die. Let me knock on wood, 'cause I'm a little superstitious. We're gonna go wherever the fuck we want to, but it's gonna be up. There's no other way than up.